Son, I've noticed you've been struggling a bit with your English reading and listening skills. It's important that you improve these, as they'll benefit you in so many ways, both academically and in everyday life. Let's talk about some strategies that might help you.
Yes, Dad, I know I need to work on them, but it seems so difficult sometimes. I read and listen, but I don't always understand everything.
I understand that. It can be challenging. But remember, improving these skills is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. Let's start with reading. One of the best ways to improve is by reading regularly, but it's important to choose materials that are at the right level for you.
What kind of books or materials should I be reading? Sometimes I start a book, but it feels too difficult, and then I lose interest.
That's a common problem. You should start books that match your current level, but are just a little bit challenging. Think of it like lifting weights you don't want to lift, something so heavy that you can't manage it, but it should still be a bit of a challenge. Try to pick books that you find interesting too. That way, even if it's tough, you'll be motivated to keep going.
Okay, I'll try to find some books that are not too difficult, but still a bit challenging. What about listening? I think that's even harder than reading.
Listening can be tough, especially because spoken English can be fast, and include slang or idioms that you're not familiar with. A good strategy is to start with audio that comes with a transcript. That way, you can read along while you listen. It helps you understand how the words sound and how they're used in context.
That sounds like a good idea. Where can I find those kinds of materials?
There are many resources online, such as podcasts or YouTube videos that offer transcripts. You could also try listening to audiobooks while following along with the text. Another tip is to watch English movies or TV shows with subtitles. It's a great way to improve your listening and catch the nuances of how language is used in different contexts.
I've watched movies with subtitles before, but I usually focus more on the subtitles than the actual speech. Should I avoid using them?
It's okay to use subtitles at first, especially if it helps you understand the context better. But try to gradually wean yourself off them. Start by listening without subtitles, then watch it again with subtitles to catch anything you missed. Over time, your ears will get used to the rhythm and sounds of the language.
I see. What about speaking and pronunciation? I feel like I'm okay when reading or listening, but when it comes to speaking, I'm not very confident.
Confidence in speaking comes with practice. One effective method is to read aloud. When you read a passage out loud, you're not only practicing your pronunciation, but also improving your fluency. It helps you get comfortable with the language. Additionally, try to mimic the pronunciation and intonation of native speakers you listen to.
But what if I mispronounce words? Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm saying something correctly.
That's completely normal when you're learning. It's better to speak and make mistakes than to stay silent. You can use language learning apps that have speech recognition to check your pronunciation. Also, don't hesitate to ask for feedback from someone who's more proficient in English. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
I'll definitely try that. It sounds like I need to immerse myself in English as much as possible.
Exactly. Immersion is key. The more you surround yourself with English, the quicker you'll improve. Try to think in English as well. For example, when you're planning your day, try to do it in English. The more you use the language in your daily life, the better you'll get.
That's a great idea. I never thought about planning my day in English. Are there any other daily habits I can develop to help with my learnings?
Certainly. You should keep a daily journal in English. Write down your thoughts, what you did during the day, or any new words you've learned. This will not only improve your writing skills, but also reinforce what you're learning. Additionally, try to have conversations in English, even if it's just short ones with friends or family.
I like the idea of keeping a journal. Sometimes I don't know what to write about though.
You don't need to write a lot. Even a few sentences each day will help. You can write about anything, what you ate, how you felt, or something interesting you noticed. The key is consistency. Over time, you'll notice that your writing becomes more fluent and natural.
I'll start doing that. How long do you think it will take before I see improvement?
It depends on how much time and effort you put into it. If you practice a little every day, you might start seeing improvement within a few weeks. But remember, language learning is a gradual process. Don't be discouraged if progress seems slow at first. Just keep at it, and you'll get there.
Thanks, Dad. I'll try to be patient and consistent with my practice. It helps to know that even small steps will add up over time.
Exactly. It's like planting a tree. You water it every day, and though it grows slowly, eventually it becomes strong and tall. Your language skills will grow the same way. Also, don't forget to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. It will keep you motivated.
I will. One last thing, what should I do if I start feeling overwhelmed or frustrated?
That's a good question. It's important to take breaks when you need them. If you're feeling overwhelmed, step away from your studies for a bit, and do something relaxing. Sometimes, giving your brain a rest can help you come back with a fresh perspective. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes, that's how we learn. Just don't give up.
Thanks, Dad. I feel a lot better about this now. I'm going to start working on these strategies and see how I improve.
I'm glad to hear that, son. Remember, I'm here to help if you need anything. Learning a language is a journey, and you don't have to do it alone. Just keep moving forward, and you'll do great.
Thanks, Dad. I'll keep you updated on how it's going. I'm really motivated to improve now.
That's the spirit. Keep at it, and you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. I'm proud of you for taking this seriously. Let's make a plan together to keep you on track, and celebrate your successes along the way.
Sounds good, Dad. I appreciate all your support. I'm going to get started right away.
That's the attitude. Remember, every little bit counts. I'm looking forward to seeing how much you grow in your English skills. We'll work together on this, and before you know it, you'll be much more confident and proficient. Keep up the good work.